give us pretty good snow chances through most of Friday morning, if not into the early afternoon. So looking at with that stormcast, kind of timing out the rest of the day, eastern Nebraska, again, still good snow chances through 10 a.m., if not through the early afternoon before we start to see this kind of break apart, but still pretty good snow showers in and around Omaha. That's why I think they could see a little bit more through the rest of the morning and into the afternoon, whereas it comes to an end here in Lincoln a little bit earlier, and then spotty snow showers here and there into the late afternoon hours. So how much more we're even talking about past 5 a.m. this morning? Well, a good 2 to maybe 4 or 5 inches possible widely across far eastern Nebraska, maybe a little bit more where some of those heavier bands kind of settle in Omaha. So far, reports I've seen this morning, anywhere from about 3 to 4 inches have already fallen, but that was closer to 3-4 o'clock this morning too. So something to keep in mind. This is overall what we're thinking is going to fall through a total of this event is another 4-8 inches in eastern Nebraska is an event total, 3 to 6 inches just a little bit west of there, and then the amounts will fall off as you go into southwest Nebraska, where they really haven't seen so much snow over the past 24 hours. Wind gusts again in and around 35 to 45 miles per hour as soon as we get even into the 7 o'clock hour later this morning, certainly possible. And then those kind of continue to be a factor well into this afternoon, 35, 40 miles per hour in around noon. 40 mile per hour wind gusts, especially in northeast Nebraska. Northeast Nebraska experienced the worst of this heading tonight and into early tomorrow, but in and around Lincoln, you see some stronger wind gusts spread across much of the state. Saturday morning by 6 a.m., 40 to 50 mile per hour winds possible. So even after the snow ends, we could still get a ground blizzard, which is blizzard conditions from snow that has already fallen, kind of creating whiteout conditions through the day tomorrow too. So as you can imagine, east-west roads are certainly going to be a problem, and you know, it takes a lot for these crews to continue to battle this snow that just gets drifted right back over the road and kind of just put right back here through most of the day, even into Saturday. So it's the wind that's also producing a pretty good wind chill. Again, frostbite can settle in pretty quickly when we get down to temperatures 25 to 30 degrees below zero on Saturday morning. We're talking about 35 to 40 degrees below zero Sunday morning. Sunday morning will be the worst of this, and then in and around 25 to 30 degrees below zero Monday and Tuesday morning. That's why wind chill warnings go through Tuesday morning, and looking at for the entire state. The entire state looking at wind chills as low as 40 to 55 degrees below zero. So it is going to be cold for quite some time with this system. And being this cold, that's why we're seeing this different kind of snow this time around, is you just can't get enough moisture to kind of happen with that cold of air. And that will last through much of early next week. Highs only even at 9 degrees on Tuesday. And then we finally get back into the 20s. And I might be pulling out my sunshades and thinking about summertime tunes on Wednesday when we're getting back into the 20s.
It's going to feel like that. All right. Thank you very much, Jessica. And do you know what to do if you find yourself in those blizzard